Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and in today's video, I'm actually going to take you on a little bit of a tour throughout some of the spots in the house and show you what kind of smart technology, smart home technology that we have installed and kind of what I'm thinking about moving forward. So let's jump right on into it. And so the first thing we have is the Nest doorbell. And if I'm really squinty, it's because it's extremely bright outside today. But the first item, like I said, is the doorbell. And I installed this myself. It was pretty easy. The only thing I would recommend is make sure you don't have your wires too long, because if they're really folded on top of each other, I find that it just doesn't give a good connection. And I had some trouble getting the doorbell to work at first, but I trimmed the wires back and then went through the installation process again, and it works just fine. And it was really easy, and the app walks you through pretty much everything. But as you can see, it doesn't add much of a profile to the wall, to the siding, and it works just like a regular doorbell does. You press the button, the doorbell rings. But it also will send a notification to your phone letting you know somebody's at the door, and you can answer them through your phone as well. It has a nice wide angle lens, quality's good, night vision's good as well. I picked up some creepy spiders and stuff at night that I prefer not to see, but you can set up activity zones, and when somebody's on the actual porch and it's a person, it'll let you know a person is there. But if it's just movement in general, it'll just say there's movement detected in the front yard. Now, I have the Nest Aware subscription trial, so I'm going to use this, continue out the trial, and then I'm going to get off the trial, and then I might make a video comparing with the trial, without the trial, to see if you have this, do you really have to have the trial to make it worth your money? It's only $5 a month for the Nest Aware subscription, so after it runs out, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if it's pretty much necessary to have the subscription or not, or if you can just put the doorbell in and just use it without the subscription features. So now we're back inside, and I have another Nest product, and this is actually the Nest thermostat 3rd generation. Just had it installed last week actually. That's why there's a hole from our old thermostat, as well as a not completely painted wall. But I'm really enjoying this. I like being able to set the temperature when I'm away, or if we're away home from something. I can easily adjust the temperature on my watch or my phone and set it to what I want it to be whenever we get there, and usually it's cooled down to that temperature by the time we get here. The data that it gives you about like how long it's running could be improved on. It doesn't really tell you how much electricity you're using or how much energy you're saving. I believe you get a report at the end of each month, and there's a website where you can upload that to, that has a program written that breaks it down a little bit for you. But the stock information really isn't that great, at least from what I've read in the Nest app. But it works well, and you can schedule things, you can run it in eco mode, all kinds of nice stuff, and it's working very well, and we're happy with it. So now we're in the kitchen, and really the only thing we have here is a Google Home display. Now what is this called? Google Nest Home Hub, whatever it is. But this is the hub. And we really don't use it a lot for recipes or anything like that. We used it yesterday for that reason, for like the first time in months, but mostly it just slideshows through pictures, and we ask it for the weather or to play music. But a nice thing when it's paired with the Nest Video Doorbell, we can ask it to show what's going on in the front yard. Hey Google, show me the front door.
You got it. Streaming the front door.
And just like that, we can see what's happening in the front yard. The other nice thing about the hub is that you can actually answer the doorbell here. So if somebody rings the doorbell, it will say somebody's at the front door, and you can answer it and talk to them through the microphone, and they can hear you on the speaker that's out on the doorbell. And so if you don't have your phone on you, or if this is somewhere far from the front door, really it's only a couple steps away, so it doesn't really matter. You could answer it if this was on like the 2nd floor or something like that. And so the last room we're going to be in is the living room, and we don't have too much stuff going on in here. We have a 2nd generation Chromecast here in the back of this TV. This is not a smart TV. It's just a generic Emerson TV we got a couple years ago. And then the next thing we have is the Amplify HD Smart Wi-Fi router. And I really like this Wi-Fi router. It's from Ubiquiti Systems. It's pretty expensive, at least 150 bucks. It might be a little bit more than that, but this just gives you full control over your Wi-Fi. You can control who has access, who doesn't. You can disable certain devices, and it's just really nice. I really enjoy it. And you can see November 12th through now how many total terabytes. This is when I installed it. Actually, November was back at the other house we were at, so we've used 2.4 terabytes down. and 0.3 terabytes uploaded. And then if you click through some more, it also will show you your current speeds that you're using with all of the devices in the house that are connected to it. So right now somebody's using something, someone might be watching a video, or the doorbell is uploading something or recording something. So it'll vary, but you can see if nothing's happening and you're maxing out at like 100 megabits per second, you can tell something might not be working right if it's sucking all your Wi-Fi, but yet nothing is really working or running. I actually had that happen the other day. Either the Google Home or my phone or something was really acting up and hogging a bunch of Wi-Fi, and I realized it was an app. That's what it was. It was an app on my phone, was just running in the background, and it was just downloading data for some reason. So I closed the app, and this went back down to 0 megabits downloading. So that was a nice feature to have, and you can access pretty much everything in this through the app on your smartphone. But I really enjoy it, and it can be a mesh system as well. You can set up different access points or just really extenders that extend the same Wi-Fi. You won't have like Wi-Fi extended as the name. It'll still be your same Wi-Fi name, but it is a mesh system. You can't expand it if you don't have enough coverage in your house. And so that's pretty much it. We don't have a ton of stuff installed right now. I actually have some Philips Hue light bulbs and some LifeX light bulbs that I don't have really installed yet. And the thing is, I really don't have anywhere to put them downstairs. All of the lighting here in the living room is recessed, and our ceiling light is a custom, it's a Harbor Breeze fan, but the LEDs are soldered to the panel. It's not actual bulbs that you can put in, but all of the other lights downstairs and the ceilings are all LEDs, except for the front entryway. There's some traditional bulbs there, and then there's one bulb in the kitchen that we're actually probably going to replace with just a regular fan instead of having a light out there. But I really don't have a lot of spots down here to put smart light bulbs. Upstairs in the rooms, the bedrooms, in the office, I can put them up there. But I'm thinking about maybe installing some, lights behind the couch that like here in the corner, you'd have like maybe a light stand, maybe putting a smart bulb in there. I know you can get smart recessed light bulbs, so I might consider those down the road. But another option would be getting light switches actually in the wall that are smart, that you can control and add to your network. I've never used any of those. I don't know what a good brand would be. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down in the comment section below, because it would be nice to control some of this stuff like the living room lights with a Google Home or through your phone, and to have them smart enabled rather than having to hit the switches all the time. And so that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I know it's not a ton of stuff like I said, but it's starting out. I don't want to full out deck every single light bulb or stuff in the house as a smart light bulb, but if we can continue to automate some things, I think it'll make things a little bit easier, maybe a little bit more energy efficient. Down the road, I'm going to make some more Nest videos to see if we've saved energy with the thermostat, or to see how the trial works and doesn't work on the doorbell, and just some other videos related to this kind of smart home stuff. And so again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe for more videos, and hit that bell button if you want to be notified whenever I upload, and all the social links are also down in the description. So if you have any suggestions for adding things to the house for smart tech, making the home a little bit smarter, or making life a little bit easier, more energy efficient, any of that kind of stuff, let them down in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.